Hi, welcome to Ripples. Thanks so much for coming. So, my friend John Hoyerts, first of all, I have to show you something. Here's a mock-up of the cover of the tongue diagnosis book. It's just printed on a sheet of paper, and so it truly does exist. We're uploading it to the printer today, so thank you. And but anyway, one of the people who wrote a review on the back cover of that book sent me, my friend John Hoyerts from Albuquerque, sent me a TikTok video, and I nearly didn't open it because I've never ever opened TikTok before, and I don't even know if it's okay. But anyway, I did open it, and I would like to share this video with you and then do a ripple on that. Now let's see if I can. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. All right. Now I think you're looking at that, and now I'll play it.
That have tortured scientists for centuries. The one that is by far the most bizarre to me is that to this day, we still don't know where eels come from, or more accurately, how eels make there be more eels. You heard me correctly. We have been to the moon, and yet we still do not know how eels sexually reproduce. And even weirder than that, what little we know about the reproductive cycle involves the Bermuda Triangle, and I couldn't even make that up. Okay, so freshwater eels, or Anguilla anguilla, are really weird creatures. First of all, if you dissect one and you look inside, you will not find sexual organs. There are not eggs, there is not sperm or testicles, there are no sexual reproductive organs that have ever been observed inside of an eel while it's being dissected. Secondly, if you take eels and you put them together, even if you put on Marvin Gaye, they will not have sex with each other. We have never observed eels mating in captivity or in the wild. What we do know, and this is where it gets really weird, is that old eels will go from freshwater rivers out into the saltwater ocean, which we'll talk about how crazy that is in a second. Then they will go to the Bermuda Triangle, and then new eels will come back. I swear to God, I'm not making that up. You can Google this. This is a mystery, by the way, that has plagued humans for a very, very long time. Aristotle, like the famous philosopher, thought that eels spontaneously emerged from mud out of some magical force or something. Also, the transition that an eel undergoes between its earliest stage that we know about, the larva stage, and the full-grown adult stage involves so many different metamorphical changes to its body, including its shape and its color and its physical abilities, that for a very long time, people on Earth, like European naturalists, thought that the different stages of eel development were completely different animals, and they didn't put that together for a really long time. Now, of course, we know they're all stages of development of the same Anguilla anguilla freshwater eel, but still super weird. Also, let's just take a second to talk about how weird it is that eels can go from freshwater to saltwater and back. Basically, no other sea-bearing animal can do that. If you take a normal freshwater fish and throw it in the ocean, it is definitely going to die. This tortures me. I lie awake at night thinking about this. I wake up in the morning, first thing I think about, before I even open my eyes, where the fuck do eels come from, okay? So now you have to live with this information too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Of all of the mysteries that have tortured scientists for centuries, the one that is by far the most bizarre to me is that to this day, we still don't know where eels come from, or more accurately, how eels...
Stop. Okay. Sorry. Well, I just thought that was fabulous, especially in the same month that the US government released its report on UFOs and extraterrestrials. I thought, wow, how fantastic is that? And thank you, Wendy. And Andrew and I are collecting things like this. Andrew's favorite one is nobody talks about rain. And really, are we really to believe that there are tons and tons, there's so much water in a cloud that it can rain 20 inches in 3 hours as it did in Germany last month? And but that cloud was just moving into place before it started. And what's holding it up there? That much water weighs so many hundreds and hundreds of tons of water. Don't tell me little, like, like slip of airstream. I know it might be sounding a little bit crazy to you, but the point is we cannot presume to know everything. And I just love that the acupuncture channels are charged with the cultivation of this notion. The mysterious gate, right? The illuminating or mysterious C, kidney 6 and kidney 21. And the kidney channel, of course, being the storehouse of everything that is unknown. How is this being going to play out? What are they going to look like? How are they going to behave? What are they going to think? What will they achieve? Where will they go? All this is stored in this sea of chi that cannot be measured. So if you've got more of these things, I would love to add them to our collection of the progressive humbling of humanity. And so I'd like the ripple to be a celebration of the cultivation of not knowing. And so thanks so much for being here. That will be the 2 points. Just for the sake of their name, let me read the chat. Oh, there's some chat today. Okay. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, rippling our capacity to be with unknown is fabulous. Yes. Oh. And also the positive thing, the extra positive thing, thanks Alana, is that I think out of the unknown, it's like horror movies are made like, what's going to happen? I can't watch a horror movie, but it's like, what's going to happen next? It's always going to be bad. But out of the unknown can come, why couldn't it just be tremendous healing and tremendous openness and tremendous, letting go of the irresponsible part of science, which says that if we can't measure it, it doesn't exist. That's the irresponsible part. And the responsible part, saves a lot of things, including many members of my family. I'm talking way too much, but my parents and my brother are both alive because of great aspects of science. But the assumptions and okay, I'm going to stop talking. So thanks so much for being here, and let's get to work. Right. everyone. See you tomorrow.